am back. I had, I don't know, I had like a cough attack right now. So, okay, so I am back. I am sorry that I lost you guys in the first video, but I had to get me a glass of water. So I'm good now. I got it under control. All right. So, all right, like I was saying, I deleted the last video because I didn't want y'all to hear me coughing and stuff. But this right here is a tarot reader's kinetic energy plate. So this would be for anybody who does tarot reading. Lama Dama, she is a spirit who assists in divination, who assists in tarot reading. And she's not a spirit who's for everybody, but for those of you who work with her, you guys already know that she is very helpful in divination. So what I was saying is that when you are sitting at your tarot table and you are doing a reading that is face to face, your client would be sitting in front of you. I'm using Red Witch's tarot table to actually do this demonstration because I wanted to show you guys how she would be used, how this plate would be used in your tarot readings, or if you are a tarot reader and you do this as a business, this plate would really come in handy. So I'm going to show you why. So when you are sitting in front of your client, you know, I'm sitting here, client would be sitting right in front of you. A lot of times when people come and get readings, they are coming to get readings because they're needing guidance, they're seeking answers. Sometimes they're not in a very good place in their life. Or, excuse me, you guys. Or sometimes even because Red Witch, she does readings where she speaks to spirit. So when you are doing, what would you do if you were scared to do that? Stephen, do you mean scared to do a reading or scared to get a reading? So, okay, so when the client is sitting in front of you, sometimes they're not in a good place, sometimes they're very upset, sometimes you are channeling a reading with a spirit that has passed on, and sometimes this can be it can be a very sensitive thing for the client. And they could be having a lot of emotions going through them, a lot of negativity that is coming out in their reading or in just their energy itself, you know. And not everybody can help that. Not everybody can help. You know, everyone, life happens. Sometimes people get very upset. Sometimes people get very emotional. And so this plate is a plate that I have created to, as it works in many different ways. One of the ways is it assists in divination. So it keeps your knowledge and your knowings and your you know, what it is that you're receiving from spirit, it keeps that flowing. And she's also very protective. So when you are doing your readings, and I haven't showed y'all the back yet, this is just the front. This is Lama Dama in the front. But she comes with this holder right here. So for a tarot reader, I'm going to put her over to my left because if I am reading cards, I would be wanting to receive the energy of this working spirit of Lama Dama. I would put her to my left, and then you would put, I'm doing this one-handed, you guys, so hold on one second. Okay, so you would go ahead and put her there, and this is, she would be looking at your client, facing your client, and this is all your client would see. Your client wouldn't see what's going on in the back of her, only seeing right here this image. And, you know, so Lama Dama would be facing the client, which the client would be sitting here. And again, this piece does work if you do tarot readings over the phone, if you do them through computer, if you do them through live video chatting, anything like that. when you do readings, the spirit will still assist you in whichever type of divination or reading you are doing. So the stand comes with her. So you'll get the stand. And on the back, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what would be facing the reader. So right here on the back, this is the Wheel of Fortune tarot card. This is a tarot card that has been encased in inside of this piece. So this is encased. You cannot feel it. It's actually inside. It's embedded into the plate. So the Wheel of Fortune is to bring, of course, to bring financial abundance, success, stability to the reader, because when readers are doing readings, they're helping their clients out, giving them answers and everything. But also readers are not only doing, they're not doing this for free. They need to be able to support themselves and support their lives. And it's a job. It's work. It's work that a person is doing, and not everybody is able to do it. And so the Wheel of Fortune is to bring you, you know, abundance and financial stability and success, and whatever it is that you are seeking. So then you guys see this shiny, it almost looks greenish, like a brass. These are key shavings. They are brass key shavings that have been put all around it. The key shavings are to unlock doors to the spiritual world, to the spiritual realm. Also to open doors to success and new opportunities, and open doors to whatever it is that you are trying to tap into. Um, so that's what the brass is. And the brass is also a conductor. It helps amplify the energies of the stones that are in them. So you guys, metals and stones working together, it strengthens the effects of the stones. And right here I have the corolines. So these are very strong protection. These are very strong protection from envy, protection from evil eye, protection from negativity. This is to protect the reader from, if there's somebody who is an onlooker who is like, not believing what it is that you do, or hating on you in some way, sending some type of shade toward you, throwing shade, these are to protect you. And corolines, you guys, they're usually paired in twos. So that's how come there's one right here and one over there, to protect both the left and the right side. I feel like scratching the inside of my throat. And then you see these black pieces all around here. This is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a back to sender stone. So back to sender stone is basically whatever type of negative energy that you are sending toward this person, it sends it back to you. But what you guys can't see, because it's so clear, there's actually clear quartz in between each black tourmaline. So combining these two stones, combining the black tourmaline and the clear quartz. Hold on, you guys, I'm going to have a sip. Okay. Combining these two stones, they help each other in a way where that black tourmaline is sending negative energy back to its source, but the clear quartz takes that negative energy, converts it into a positive energy, and then sends it back. Black tourmaline alone would only send it's a back to sender stone, but when you team it up with clear quartz, it completely converts that energy into a positive. So you're actually you're absorbing negative energy, converting it into a positive, and then sending it back. And that's very beneficial to anybody who does energy work, magical work. When you are sending goodness out into the world, out into the universe, even to people who are not very deserving of it, or you know, anything like that. The universe picks up on this. The universe sees this. The universe hears it. The universe knows. And the universe will give you more of that positive energy in return. Because positive energy is never ending. There can never be enough of it. There can never be. There's always more. There's always more. So this is an energy that you can give and give and give, but as long as you keep on giving, you'll keep on receiving. So this right here is I created this because I wanted a piece that was not only going to be, you know, it's visually beautiful, but it also carries and holds a lot of power. Lots of power, because you are bringing the spirit into your workings, into your readings, into your divination. And then in to top it off, I put selenite. There's selenite in all four corners of this piece right here. So the selenite is going to constantly keep this piece charged and energized and cleansed. It's never going to absorb and hold in and release anything bad, because it's constantly going to be charged and cleansed constantly. So you don't even have to run, you know how everybody uses like sage or anything, sage or frankincense or rosemary. When you burn or you smudge an herb and you have to run each item through to cleanse it or to remove a negative energy, that never has to be done with this piece, because this piece is constantly charging and cleansing itself constantly. No matter who looks at it, who touches it, it's constantly cleansing itself. So this is a piece that's very much, it's very independent. It does everything on its own. There's nothing that needs to be done to it. And what is even more awesome, you guys, is that this piece is usable. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you right now. So for people who do card readings, tarot readings, when you are handling the cards and you are channeling somebody else's energy, you're putting their energy into your cards, so that you can give them a good reading, a accurate reading based off of their energy, off of what it is that they're needing to know, their guidance, their answers. Sometimes you're channeling ancestors or spirits or guides or whatever, whoever it is that you're channeling, to be able to give assistance and guidance to your client. You're putting that energy into your cards. So when you have another reading, when you have another client after another client after another client, when you're constantly doing readings for people and you're constantly channeling different energies, your cards pick up germs, energy germs. And you always, for any good tarot reader, because my sister, she does this, she does her readings. For any good tarot reader, and you guys already know how she has selenite all around her table. You always want to make sure that your cards are cleansed before you take your next client, because you don't want the energy from your client that you just had to be stuck to these cards when you're doing a reading for a new client. So what I have created right here, and this is why it's called the Tarot Reader's Plate. You go ahead and you put your cards on top of it. When you're not using your cards or before a reading, you would go ahead and put your cards on the reader's plate. Look at my hands shaking. You would go ahead and put your cards on the reader's plate, and the selenite that is around it, the clear quartz, the black tourmaline, the corolines, la madama, the color magic that is being used in here, the brass key shavings, all of that energy is shooting its way into your cards, into every card that you have stacked up onto it. And these cards will be ready to use for your next client. They will be cleansed, they will be charged, and no hassle at all. You will not have to go through your cards and cleanse each card and try to get it all, ready for the next one. But yeah, so this is what I have created. This is my tarot reader's kinetic energy plate, charging plate. So I did this video as a demonstration for one of my sisters, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if this is a piece that she is gonna want. And let her know that I was gonna go ahead and show this to her before I put it up for sale, to see if she was interested in it. Because I know that she does do a lot of readings. My sister, she wants me to go ahead and customize her one to make as well, for her tarot table. And yeah, so I was really happy with how this turned out. I was really happy because I'm not, when I'm making something and it's a new thing, I'm not too sure how it's going to turn out until it's done. And you guys, this piece is completely shiny. I did all of this. Like, this is nothing that, I mean, everything from the Lama Dama inside. This is all I did all of this. This is like nothing that I just put together, you know? Like, so I'm pretty happy with it because what can happen sometimes is that you can get bubbling in your pieces if they're not done correctly, and then you'll end up wasting away all of your ingredients that you put in. So so this is the piece right here. It's Lama Dama. She's so pretty. She's wearing her red. I put red, and it's like a red and a very, very dark purple. Um, those are the colors that I incorporated in there. And yep, this is the back. Very shiny. See that? And like I said, she comes with a stand. I'll go ahead and show you guys what she looks like from the client's view so that you guys can see and get an idea. And she's a nice size. She's about the size of my hand. You know, if you take my nails off. If you don't count the nails, because the nails add length, but she's about the size of my hand, so she's a nice size. um I absolutely love it. So yeah, and it's not just there for just being pretty. I mean, this is like as if you had a deity statue sitting on your table. But the nice part about this is that you can use her energy to empower your table, empower your readings, empower your deck. It's amazing. I am very happy with it, you guys. So let me go ahead and catch up with your comments. um blessed be to you as well, Sister Drea. Steven says both. Okay, what would you do if you were scared to do that? So to get a tarot reading done, if you're scared, or if you're scared to do tarot readings or divination, any divination that you guys do, and this could be tarot, it could be pendulum, it could be spirit boards, it could be let's see, flame reading, it could be tea leaf reading, coffee reading. There are a ton of divinations out there, divination practices. There's even some that have been created, especially for, somebody, a person's individual belief or use, whatever it is that you want to use. Some people do water scrying. Some people will actually drop stones into a bowl of water and count how many ripples. There are a shit ton, and I don't even know what other word but would better describe it, but a shit ton of different styles of divination. So what I would first start out is asking, if you were my client, Stephen, and if you were here, I would ask you, what is it that makes you afraid or scared of doing a reading? A lot of times what people say is, oh, evil spirits, or communicating with the wrong spirits, or bringing in something, and leaving a portal open to spirit to be able to come and go as they please. These are different things that I have heard personally of why people have a fear of getting readings or divination or doing divination, what I highly what I highly recommend to people is if you're going to get a reading done, sorry you guys, if you're going to get a reading done by a professional. If reading is not something that you are knowledged in, because this is something that not everybody can do, because you see how my sister has devices around that are for protection. She has and she'd probably be like, what the fuck? If she saw this on her table, I'm sorry, I'm gonna move that off because that's disrespectful. So there, you have to respect your sacred space. You have to create a barrier. You have to create a force field of energy around your table. And this is something that any good tarot reader will do. So when they're showing pictures and stuff of their tables, they're not just doing it just to be pretty. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm getting a phone call. That's why my phone's vibrating. Uh, let's see. Okay. This doesn't got a quick message on here. I'm sorry, you guys. Please ignore the vibration. It's the energy vibration. Okay. Anyway, um, readers take this very seriously because this is nothing to play with. This is not a game. It's not anything fun. I mean, it's okay. It can be fun, but it's not a game. It's not a joke. It's not something that you just, you have to create. You have to have protection. You have to have protection for yourself. You have to have protection for your client. And you have to also respect the spirits. And there's a way to open communication, there's a way to close communication. Not a lot of people know that, and that's how a lot of people fuck themselves up. Sorry to say it like that, but you can royally fuck yourself up if you pull out a Ouija board and you just start talking to whoever comes about and then you don't close communication. I don't recommend it for anybody who is just starting out on their path. If you are getting into divination, know and really do your research and ask other witches, other practitioners, other readers. Ask them for advice before going ahead and doing it on your own. Find out how to protect yourself, how to protect your client, how to open and close communication. These things are all very, very important. And also, even with your deck, you want to make sure that your deck is cleansed. And that is also a very important thing because you can spread energy germs by not cleansing your cards. And you can not only mess yourself up, but you can mess up your client as well. Mistress says, hello, Little Red Witch and Nina. Have you already done the reading? No, Mistress, we haven't done the reading today. I'm probably going to be heading out, so Red Witch will be doing the reading on her own if she decides to do it. We've been pretty busy at the shop today, so I'm not too sure if she's going to do a reading or not. I just wanted to quick do this video for a sister of mine so I could show her this plate. And then I'm going to be heading out because I am going to go and celebrate Valentine's Day earlier with the hubby. I know V-Day's tomorrow, but we're doing it tonight. Let's see. Oh, Trini, she said, nice Lama Dama. Thank you, Trini. Drea says, I always have my my selenite in my bag. Yes, that is really good, Drea. Always keep your selenite with your cards because that will cleanse them and charge them. It's just that I love it and I want it now. Thank you. Elizabeth says, love that piece. Thank you, Elizabeth. Trini says, very beautiful. Steven says, she is very beautiful. Thank you so much, you guys. Very creative. Thank you so much, Drea. Oh, I have two Dreas. Look, I got a Drea Rosemoon and a Miss Drea. Thank you so much, Miss Drea. She says, you're so talented, Nina. Thank you so much. Steven says, it's my first time. I'm just curious, sis. I never got a reading before. Well, Steven, for you, I would highly recommend that you go to a reader. Go to a reader that you trust and a reader, because the thing is that some readers um they do they tend to be hustlers and they will hustle you for your money. So if you are going to get a reading done, two readers that I know of that I would highly recommend would be my sister, Red Witch, and also Denise Margaret. She is here on YouTube, so you guys can go ahead and check her out. These are the only two readers that I know of personally that do really good readings, and they are not out for your money, and they're amazing. So definitely check them out if you are wanting to get a reading done. So like I said, there's my sister Red Witch that you guys can find her on our she gives her number out on some of the videos in like the Daily Tarot. If you watch the Daily Tarot, she gives her phone number out on there, or else you can also Google us and her phone number will pop up. So you can give her a call, or you can also look for Denise Margaret. She does readings as well. She is located in Indiana. So whoever you would be closest to, you could go ahead and do that. Um, Drea says it's still me, Nina and Nadra, but Drea looks nicer. Oh, okay. Um, Let's see. Little Red Witch is awesome. I'm learning a lot from her. Yes, she is the bomb. So is Denise. They're both the bomb. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I wanted to quick show this piece. Like I said, if this is a piece that my sister is not feeling drawn to or called to, I will be putting it up for sale. This piece right here is $75. That is not including shipping. And it's a nice size plate. And it's not, like I said, it's not just to sit there and be pretty. This holds a lot of power, and you will feel that when you hold this piece. You will feel it. You can see it even. She means business. So, and it comes with a stand. So, yeah, that's it, you guys. It's just a quick video showing my readers my readers charging plates. All right, you guys, I will see y'all at the next video. Blessed be.